I think it's time we admitted to ourselves comic conventions are dead. Comic conventions used to be a great place for comics artists to premiere new work and find new readers. But those days are long gone. Today, conventions are much more about cosplay and celebrity signings, and those are great things, but that's not necessarily the best place for you to try to build your audience. This is particularly true if you don't have a large amount of merchandise that you've already proven a market demand for. If your first thought when you get accepted to a convention is, now what should I create to bring to the convention? You're making a huge mistake. Those things you're making on the spot to take to a convention are A, going to have a very low unit profit, and B, are unproven. You don't know whether they're actually going to sell. To make matters worse, you're probably not taking into account all the hidden costs involved in tabling at a convention. Let's take the obvious ones right off the bat. Travel, hotel, food, and table fees. Those are going to add up very quickly and make it difficult for you to turn a profit. But wait, there's much, much more. You're going to need to print out a lot of promotional material, like flyers. If you're not handing out flyers at your table, you're missing an awful lot of sales. You're also going to have to create banner displays for your table or your booth. Do you have a Square card reader or the equivalent so you can accept credit card or debit card payments? Because those people on the show floor probably are not carrying cash. If you do have a card reader, are you prepared to pay what the convention center is going to charge you for a Wi-Fi hookup? Because if you expect to use the same public Wi-Fi that the other couple of thousand people are also trying to access, you're in big trouble. And if you've got all of those, don't forget either A, couple of extra batteries for your smartphone, or B, to get charged through the nose for an electrical hookup so you can keep your phone charged throughout the day. Furthermore, are you set up to collect and remit sales tax in the state and the city that you're exhibiting in? It's not unusual for a state Department of Revenue to send representatives through the show floor and check on this paperwork as the show is going. If they catch you without your proper paperwork, they can shut you down on the spot. Don't forget shipping to the convention or the hotel that you're staying at. And if that stuff doesn't sell, to add insult onto injury, you're going to have to pay to ship it back. And let's not forget some of the most important costs. Your time. You're going to spend about a week before the show getting ready. Then you're going to spend 3, maybe 5 days actually doing the show, and then a few days on the other side returning and recovering. That's a week, maybe 2 or 3 of wasted or reduced productivity. There are better uses of your time than going to a comic convention, and it's time for you to start being realistic with yourself about what those things are.